Hi, it's me again. This is video number 2. I had some lovely comments from the first one, so I hope you get some enjoyment out of this one. Hopefully my eyes don't do the crazy thing again. So I thought it might be fun for this video to talk about what it is that I do and why I do it. So I call myself a chartered business psychologist. There are loads of other names for what I do, but that's kind of the most useful one for me. I've spent most of my career in HR and human resources, mostly internal recruitment, as well as some training, some career development, organisation development, and I work for myself. So I have the best boss in the world ever. I love it. I love the flexibility and freedom it brings, and I can change and shape my own destiny and do whatever it is that I want to do. And to use a hilarious quote from Pretty Woman, I choose who, I choose when, and I choose how much. So within my business, I do 2 things. I help organisations hire awesome humans by supporting with designing selection processes and a whole bunch of psychometric testing, which I absolutely love doing and feel it adds so much to the selection process, and my clients tell me that as well. And secondly, and probably the most fun, is I help awesome humans, mostly psychologists, realise and fulfil their potential. So we psychologists are people who live for helping other people. And we quite often fail to realise that we're the ones that need help sometimes in this space. And I always say you can't pour from an empty cup. So I'm helping my amazing clients figure out what they should be doing and help support and mentoring them to take some steps to get to where they should be, where they need to be, where they're going. So I did loads of kind of why research. I bought Simon Sinek's 2 books and had some interesting conversations with people about trying to find out what my why is. And I think the main one is that I hate waste. It's the thing that frustrates me most in the world. And, within organizations, I get so frustrated when I see them wasting so much time, effort, money, and people getting recruitment wrong. And I literally can't cope when I see the most flipping awesome people who add so much value and make such a difference in the world get stuck, they settle, and they're not reaching their potential. So that's pretty much why I do what I do. I set up Insights Business Psychology way back in August 2016 when I pretty much walked out of my last proper job. It wasn't a fun time. I was probably going to get sacked anyway. It just wasn't working out for me or for them. And so I was like, bugger this for a bunch of bananas and set up on my own. And I vowed never to have a proper job again. And so let's just say I've had an interesting first couple of years working for myself. I've learned a load, failed a load, and had a really awesome part-time job working at the NHS, which was pretty much to stop us living under a bridge. But it's only been this year that I really started to work on me. When I started to realise that I was not living up to my potential, that I was wasting my talents. So in January of this year, I got a fabulous coach and mentor, the inspirational psychologist, Wendy Kendall, who I am proud to call a friend, and joined her psychology practice accelerator with 2 other fantastic psychologists. And I can honestly say that it has been life-changing. So if you're a psychologist who owns the business, has their own business, it's probably a good idea to track Wendy down, because I think doors are opening for iteration 2 of the Psychology Practice Accelerator. It's, as I said, it's been life-changing. Also, at the beginning of this year, I was accepted on my 3rd attempt to the NatWest Entrepreneur Accelerator, and I have met the best people there, and I get challenged in all the right ways. And because of, Wendy and Laura, my coach there, I have done loads of reflection and loads of self-analysis and loads of growing myself. And I now have a really exciting and credible vision for the future of my business, which I might share with you at some point. I think the main thing that I've learned this year is keep learning, never stop learning, never stop improving, read, listen, watch, everything you get your hands on that is going to help you as a human to grow. It's really important to expand your horizons, consider different perspectives, get knowledge, get help, find help. There's so much help out there. It's almost ridiculous. So my question to you guys is, have you figured out why it is you do what you do? So as I said before, Simon Sinek has a couple of good books, TED Talks, videos, if you need a place to start. Love to hear comments. Thanks for listening. Bye.